Good morning, everyone. Sorry that I wasn't on early. It just was a little bit crazy this morning, but I am so happy to see all of you. And I can really use some yoga, so I'm excited to do this, spend this morning with you. All right, so let me just get we're recording, which is great. Let me get my little space set up real quick here so you can all see me. There we go. Perfect. All right. So welcome. We're going to start in a comfortable seated posture. So if you do have a blanket or folded towel or anything like that that you want to sit on, or a small pillow, you can certainly do that. And let's come to a comfortable seated posture. All right. All right. I'm going to have you go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in and out through your nose. By closing your eyes, imagine you're kind of tuning out the world, bringing all your attention and awareness to your breath. Notice your posture. So you're going to lengthen from the base of your spine, all the way up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. Good, and just relax from the forehead, down through your eyes, relax through the face, your jaw, the neck, throat, shoulders, down the arms to your fingertips. And back up through the shoulders, relax down through the torso. From the hips, down the legs, through the feet, through your toes. Good. Now focus on your breath. So you're going to count the length of your inhale, count again the length of your exhale. Try to even out your breath. If you like, I taught, I think a week ago or a couple weeks ago, this hand movement. You can place the backs of your hands on your legs, so palms facing upward. And as you inhale, imagine you're going to raise your hands like you're filling up with air all the way up through the collarbone. And as you exhale, turn the palms over and like you're pressing out the air. Feel your abdomen pull in slightly. So it's just a little technique. If it works for you, you can add that in. Inhale deeply. Filling up with air. Exhale. Good. Let's do one more. Good. And just relax for a moment. Let your hands rest in your lap. Inhale, and with your next exhale, let's bring the chin forward, hang your head down, and just draw your chest up towards your chin. Hold for a moment. Feel that stretch through the back of your neck into your shoulders. Now roll your head to one side, so your face is forward. Let your ear hang towards your shoulder. Relax your jaw. And then slowly roll your head around to the back. Let your head go back. And over to the other side. And back down to the front. We'll do a few circles. Inhale as you roll to the back. Exhale back to the front. Do about 3 circles to each side. Keep your jaw relaxed. Good. When you're done with neck rolls, just let your head hang down. Clasp the hands together, lay them gently on the back of your head, and just add a little extra weight to the stretch and hold for a moment. Good. And bring your head back up to center. All right, let's place one hand on the head. The other hand can rest on your leg. And then just gently draw the ear towards your shoulder and hold. Nice stretch along that opposite side of your neck. Good. Bring your head back to center. Let's switch. Stretch. Good. Bring your head right back up to center. You can let your arms relax. And then just turn your head gently from side to side, back and forth. And one more. Good. Let your head come right back to center. Okay, arms by the sides. Inhale, reach out and up. Clasp your hands together, palms go up. Exhale as you lean to one side and stretch. And inhale as you come to center. Exhale over. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, and let's come right back to center. Draw back slightly with the arms and stretch. And let the fingertips touch. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the arms out and down. Go ahead and take your hands behind your back and gently draw your shoulders back. Good, and relax. Go ahead and reach forward, palms facing upward. Touch the fingertips to your shoulders. And let's make some nice big circles in and back and around. There you go. Okay, even just this little sequence with the neck and shoulders, if you could remember during the day, once or twice, to take like 3 to 5 minutes, I think that could make a difference. We're all on those computers, right? Doing Zoom meetings. Go ahead and do the opposite direction. And I know for me, my neck and shoulders tend to get a little tight by the end of the day. So setting a little reminder to take a break could be good. And doing a little bit of yoga. All right. Go ahead and relax. Stretch your legs out in front of you. You can rock your feet in and out a couple of times. Relax your hips. Good. Let's do a little stretch for the hips and lower back. I'm actually going to slide my blanket out to the side so I'm flat on the floor. And tuck one heel in. Okay. Have the other heel out in front, and you're going to line up the heels. And they're probably about a foot apart. Right? Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean forward. So we're just starting out this morning. Your hips might feel a little tight. That's okay. Just take your time. Take a nice deep breath. And breathe. And as you start to relax, you can go just a little bit deeper into the stretch. Your hips and lower back are starting to relax. Good. And then from here, you can bring your chest up. Just twist just a little bit to one side and then over to the other side. Good. All right. And let's come back to center. Go ahead and bring yourself up. Let's switch the legs around. So now you're going to tuck your heel in, other foot out in front. Give yourself some space between the feet. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. As you exhale, lean forward. Good, and relax. Couple more breaths. Good. Let's stretch to one side and then over to the other. And back to center. Go ahead and bring yourself up. Stretch your legs out in front of you and relax. Rock your feet in and out. Good. Okay, let's come over onto our hands and knees. And if you want extra padding under your knees, you can use a blanket or towel. Just depends on if you're on hard floor or carpet, if you need it. Hands will go directly underneath your shoulders, knees hip distance, toes and feet are relaxed. And as you exhale, go ahead and tuck your chin in. Round your back and your shoulders and stretch. And then arch your back and look up as you inhale. So we're going to do several of the cat and dog tail stretches. Just move at your own pace. Follow your breath and really notice the stretch. Where are you feeling the stretch? Notice your breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. All right, with your next exhale, let's bring the hips back to the heels, forehead to the mat, reach all the way forward with the fingertips and just relax for a moment into that half tortoise. You can even open and close your fingers and your fists a few times, stretch out your hands. Good, let's come back up onto the hands and knees and we'll do a variation on that cat and dog tail stretch. I'm gonna start with my left leg. So bringing the left knee and forehead towards each other as you exhale and then extend the leg, look up as you inhale. And do that again, 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. So we'll do 5 on each side. Good, so we're gonna switch. You're gonna bring the right knee and forehead towards each other as you exhale. Extend the leg, look up and inhale, and that's 1. And do that again. And 2. 3. 4. 1 more. 5. Good. And let that knee come down. Okay, let's sit towards the left heel and then reach over to the right. Get a nice stretch into your lower back now. Just breathe. Good, come back up onto the hands and knees. We'll switch over, sit back towards your right heel. Reach over to the left and stretch. And 2. And 3. And 4. Good, and come right back up onto the hands and knees. Okay, we're gonna do a shoulder stretch, and this one is called thread the needle. So you're gonna start on your hands and knees, just like in the table posture. So I'm gonna use my left hand. Take the back of your left hand, put it on the mat, and you're gonna slide it through behind your right arm, come all the way down onto your left shoulder and your left side of your head. Okay, so then if you want to go further, so this might be enough of a stretch. If you want to go further, take your right hand, reach it behind you. So you're going to bend at the elbow. Some of you might actually be able to touch the fingertips to your left thigh. And if you want to go further in this stretch, you can look up towards the ceiling. So I'm giving you all kinds of variations here. Inhale as you exhale, slowly untwist, come back up onto your hands and knees. Let's do the other side. Back of the right hand on the mat, slide it through, come all the way down onto your right shoulder, the side of your head. You're going to reach back with your left arm behind your back. And if you want to go further with the stretch, you can try looking up towards the ceiling and hold. Nice deep breath. Good. Inhale as you exhale, slowly untwist. Come right back up onto your hands and knees. Good. And then from here, we'll add to our hips. We'll add to that stretch. We're going to slide the right knee up, turn your heel in, stretch your left leg back. So this is our pigeon pose. Go ahead and look forward as you inhale. And then as you exhale, come on down. And you can either rest on your elbows, your forearms like this, or you can bring your forehead down to your forearms, whatever feels comfortable for you. Nice deep breath. Okay, let's come up from that posture. Put your hands firmly on the mat. You got two variations. You can do a downward dog, or you can just slide your knee back and rest in half tortoise. So with the downward dog, you're on the ball of the back foot, hands are firmly on the mat. You're going to lift your hips and step your right foot back and press your chest back to the thighs. If you prefer to not do that pose, you can also just have your knees on the mat and hips back to the heels. So you have two variations you can do. If you are in the downward dog, go ahead and bend one knee and press your opposite heel to the mat and just alternate your legs, stretching out your calves. Okay, let the shoulders come forward, knees down to the mat. Let's do the other side. So you're going to slide your left knee all the way up between your fingertips, turn your heel in, stretch your right leg back. So a nice deep stretch. Inhale as you look forward, and then exhale, come on down. You can rest your forehead on your forearms. And just relax and breathe. Good. And then go ahead and bring yourself up, hands firmly on the mat. One more time, either the half tortoise where you're resting your hips to your heels, or let's do another downward dog. Go ahead and step your left foot back and stretch. Fingers are spread wide, palms pressed firmly into the mat. This will help you build some strength in your wrist, your hands, your arms, your shoulders. Good. If you like that runner stretch, you can add that in again. Bend one knee, push your opposite heel to the mat. All right, let's bring the shoulders forward. Knees come down to the mat, hips back to your heels and relax. Good, bring yourself up to kneeling posture. So we're gonna do one more posture since we're down on the floor before we come to standing pose. And this one's called, it's called the rabbit pose. And it's a stretch for your neck and upper shoulders. If you do have a blanket or towel on your mat, if you're using extra padding, you can just slide that up just a little bit. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do here. You're gonna clasp your hands behind your back and roll your shoulders back. So I'll demonstrate and then you can move into the posture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend forward and put my top of my head onto the mat. You can see I'm bringing up my hips from my heels, top of the head on the mat. Your chin is gonna kind of tuck in towards the chest and you raise up your arms. And then you can come right back down and rest in half tortoise. So let's try that. You don't have to hold it for very long. You can just slide what feels good for your neck. So you're gonna clasp your hands together, shoulders are gently rolled back, come forward. Put the very top of your head onto the mat. So you have to raise your hips, top of the head on the mat. And then gently, you're gonna kind of move forward so your chin is pressed into your chest. Raise your arms up behind your back. Looks like rabbit ears. Good, and then just relax. Put your forehead onto the mat. Arms rest by your sides. And take a deep breath here. Good, and go ahead and bring yourself up into a kneeling pose. That's a big neck and shoulder stretch. Good, from here we'll stretch out your toes. So let your toes curl under, sit your heels, sit back on your heels, hips to your heels. All right, and then from here, go ahead and come up into a standing posture. You can just put your blanket off to the side. Just going to adjust the camera slightly so that you can see me better in my standing posture. Oops, now you can't see my feet. Sorry, guys. Need a little bit of the floor there so you can see my feet. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so let's start with the toes and the feet together in our Tadasana. If you want a couple of inches between the feet, that's fine for balance. We'll bring the hands to the heart and exhale. And then with your next inhale, reach your arms out and up and stretch. And then let's exhale to one side. Inhale as you come up to center and exhale. Inhale to center and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right. Inhale. As you exhale, let's fold down into our front bend. Go ahead and stretch. Let your head hang. You can soften the knees a little bit. You don't need to lock the knees, just soften them and hang for a moment. Sway just a little bit from side to side. Good. Bring the hands onto the front of your legs with an inhale. Stretch out that lower back. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, reach your arms out, come all the way up. And stretch. And then bring your hands right back to the heart. Okay, we're going to do our sequence. It's called a vinyasa. We're going to do that a few times. Inhale as you reach up. Follow your breath. Exhale as you fold. Draw the chest forward. Inhale. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, reach and come on up. And back to the heart. Inhale and reach. Exhale as you fold. Draw the chest forward. Inhale. And exhale. Reach and come on up. And back to the heart. Inhale. Exhale as you fold. Draw the chest forward, inhale. And exhale. Reach and come on up. And back to the heart. And again, inhale. We're going to do a couple more of the sequences. And I want you to practice Nityananda. And that means being in the moment, being fully present. Just for a couple more sequences. So see if you can notice your breath. Be fully present as you hear my voice. Fully aware as you notice the movement of your body. One more inhale, exhale as you fold. Good, and just come back to the heart. And relax. Good. All right, so let's go from that sequence right into a balanced posture. So let's start with the feet about hip distance. We'll do our tree pose this morning. Find a spot to focus on, to stare at. Just take a moment and relax your gaze. Take a nice deep breath. And then when you're ready, you can switch to either leg. Keep your hips forward, your knee to the side. You can balance with your big toes, right? Just touching the mat. So that's a good balance. Or you can bring your foot right above your ankle. Or you can help that foot right above your knee. All right. And then when you feel like you've got some balance, you can bring your hands to the heart. Or you can reach your hands above your head if you like. And relax. Relax your gaze. Relax your breath. Good. And then slowly come down on that side. Let's do the other side. Take your time. Find your point to stare at. Allow yourself to relax. Hips forward, knee turns out to the side. You can keep your toes on the mat or bring your foot right above your ankle or help your foot right above the knee. And then when you're ready, you can bring your hands to your heart or you can reach them above your head. Relax your gaze, relax your breath. Good, and relax. Go ahead and let your leg come down. Feet about hip distance. Let's hang down into your front bend. Sway a little bit from side to side. And let go of all the tension down your back. right, bend your knees, reach to the floor in front of you, and come on down into your squat. And this will also relax your lower back if you are sitting all day or if you stand. Some of you might stand at your computer. It's good to do some front bends and squats throughout the day. All right, that'll help prevent problems with your back and your hips. And then let's go ahead and come down to the floor. So come down to a seated posture. I'm just going to adjust the camera slightly. There you go. And just stretch the legs out in front of you for a moment and relax. Okay. So let's start. You can start with either leg. We're going to do the cradle pose. The foot can go into your hand or it can go up into your elbow. Wrap the opposite arm around and just rock your leg, your hip from side to side. Sit up nice and tall in the posture. All right, good. And then gently pull the leg in and hold. And relax. Let's place this foot right across the upper thigh and gently bounce the knee. All right, so from here, let's take the bent leg, cross it over your straight one, and then you've got two variations with the legs. You can keep this bottom leg straight and you'll bend forward, or some of you might want to tuck that bottom leg back and then you'll have one knee on top of the other. It's okay if the legs are a little bit open like this. You don't have to line up the knees. You're still going to get a really good stretch. And then sit up nice and tall. Inhale. As you exhale, lean forward. So either you're doing the half variation with the legs straight or crossing the legs one on top of the other, but I want you to lean forward into the stretch. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. And I want you to practice as you exhale, relaxing into your stretch. All right, and then slowly go ahead and bring yourself up. Let's do the other side. So stretch your legs out, take the opposite leg, you can put it into your hand like this or into your elbow. Wrap the arm around and just gently rock your hip from side to side. There you go. All right, from here, let's gently pull that leg in and you'll increase the stretch. And now place that foot right across your upper thigh, sit up nice and tall. You can bounce the knee a little bit. Okay, so let's stop that movement with the leg. We're gonna cross that bent leg over. You can leave your bottom leg straight or you can tuck it under. Inhale, as you exhale, gently fold forward. And go back to focusing on your breath. If you have any tension in your face, in the jaw, in your shoulders, see if you can just relax. Okay, when you practice your Hatha yoga, which is what we're doing, the exercise, right, the physical part of yoga, you also can be practicing your mindfulness, your awareness, just noticing how you feel. Notice the thoughts as they come up in your mind. Notice your breath. Good, and relax. Go ahead and bring yourself up and stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock your feet in and out. Okay. All right, let's tuck, let's all do the same. So I'm going to do the right heel. Tuck your right heel in, stretch your left leg out. So I might be opposite of you if you're looking at me, but I've got the right heel tucked in, the left leg out to the side. So I'm going to take my left hand and reach over to the bent leg. So opposite hand to the bent leg. Inhale and reach up. Exhale as you stretch out, like you're reaching for the wall. Don't worry about getting down to your toes. Just reach towards the wall. Just let your head kind of hang and be relaxed. And I want you to pay attention to that right side, relaxing all the way down the side into your lower back. You're also getting a good stretch in that left leg. And breathe. Good, one more breath. Turn the palm upward, inhale, reach. Come on up, exhale, let your arm come down. Good, let's switch sides. So we're gonna tuck the heel in, open your right leg out to the side. So my left heel's tucked in, right leg out to the side. I'm gonna reach over to the bent leg with my right hand. And what this does is it keeps your chest facing forward. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you stretch out, just reaching out towards the wall. And breathe, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. And inhale, reach as you come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good. All right, we're going to switch the legs around again. Right heel tucked in, left leg out to the side. So now I'm going to have you turn so you're facing your straight leg. So your chest is facing the straight leg. Put one hand on either side of the leg. Take your inside hand, reach it over to the outside of your calf. So this is helping you twist. Some of you might reach the outside of your foot, okay? The outside hand, which is my left hand, is just going to help me twist even more. So I just kind of got it off to the side. And then I want you to fold. Bring your chest towards your thighs, like your chin is heading towards your knee in that direction. And just notice how you're feeling or where you're feeling the stretch. This gets into kind of the lower back on your right side in particular, at least that's where I feel it. So I must be a little tight there. Breathe. This is another really good stretch. All of these are good stretches for those of us that are sitting all day in front of the computer. We can get tight in the hips and lower back. So these are some good postures for you. So let's switch sides. Let's bring the left heel in, right leg out to the side. You're going to turn so you're facing that straight leg, one hand on either side of your leg. Take the inside hand, reach over to the outside of your calf or the foot for some of you. Your outside hand is going to help you twist a little bit. And I want you to fold, bringing your chest towards your thigh, your chin towards the knee. Good. And then inhale, bring your chest back up, and exhale as you untwist. Good. All right, go ahead and stretch both legs out. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Let's lean forward into the stretch. And then move gently from side to side, stretching from leg to leg. Okay, bring yourself back to center. Go ahead and walk yourself up with your hands. Draw those feet together into a butterfly pose. Soles of the feet touch. Bounce your knees just a little bit and relax your hips. Lean forward into the stretch. Good. And bring yourself up. Stretch your legs out and rock your feet in and out. All right, we're going to come down onto our backs now. If you want extra padding, feel free to stretch out your blanket or towel if you're using one. Go ahead and bring yourself down onto your mat. Draw your knees in as you come on down. Okay. And then just rock a little bit from side to side. Hold on to your knees. Rock your hips gently. And take a nice deep breath. Let go of all that tension down your spine. Inhale and exhale deeply. So keep those knees tucked in. Open your arms out to your sides. I'm going to have you go to the left. So you're going to lower the legs all the way down to the floor. Turn your head, look out towards your right hand, and just stretch. Let your feet relax onto the floor as well. And you can take your left hand, place it onto your knees, and draw down a little bit. Good. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Same thing. Let the feet and the knees rest onto the floor. Turn your head, look out towards your left hand, and relax your shoulders. And you can use your right hand to place onto the knees if you want and add a little more stretch and breathe. Good. Let your knees come back up to center. Pull them in one more time and stretch yourself all the way down onto your mat. Rock your feet in and out and let your feet just fall out to the sides. Let your arms rest by your sides with your palms facing upward. And close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath and just allow that floor to support your body. So we'll take about 5 minutes for our relaxation, which will take us to about 9:50. And then I'll end the exercise portion of the class for those of you that need to go to get ready for your day. And anyone that wants to remain or stay and do the pranayama breathing and sit for a few moments in meditation can do that at the end of class. So right now you just relax for these next few minutes. Allow the floor to support your body. Everything else can wait. Relax through the forehead and around your eyes. Relax your jaw and down through the neck and the throat. Relax your shoulders. Again, the floor is supporting your body, so just relax through the upper arms, elbows, lower arms. And relax your hands, your fingers, your fingertips. Take a nice deep breath and imagine you can breathe all the way down to your fingertips. Exhaling, relax the fingers and hands, lower arms, elbows, and upper arms. Relax your upper back, your chest and lungs, your heart center. Relax down through your abdomen, all the internal organs, your lower back, completely relaxed. Relax your pelvis and your hips, the upper legs, knees, and lower legs. Relax all the way down through your ankles, your feet, and even your toes. Relax again your toes and feet. The lower legs, knees, and upper legs. Relax through the hips and pelvis, your abdomen, your lower back, the heart center. Relax your upper back, your chest and lungs. From the shoulders down to your fingertips, and back up through the shoulders. Relax through the neck and your face, and all the way up to the crown center, the top of your head. And now just focus on your breathing. And now slowly take a deep breath and start to bring your awareness back, moving your fingers and your toes. And as you start to come out of your relaxation, know that this sense of peace and relaxation will carry with you throughout the whole day. It's even going to affect those around you. Everyone's going to feel a little more peaceful. Draw those knees up into your chest and relax your back. And you can either roll to your side or just rock up and come to a comfortable seated posture. Okay, at this point, we'll bring the hands to the heart and we'll close the first portion of the class, the Hatha Yoga, with a namaste. Have a really great day. Remember, yoga is like a ripple effect. So as you focus on yourself and your breath, again, you're affecting everyone around you. So you and everyone in your life have a great day today. Those of you that would like to stay, use a folded blanket or a pillow, something to sit on. You can even sit in a chair. The most important thing is that your spine is straight, and we'll go ahead and do a little bit of breathing today, which will take you into an even deeper, more relaxed state and quiet state of mind. All right, so to begin, we'll do the alternate nostril breath. You can bring your hand up. I'm using my right hand because I'm right-handed. Tuck the first two fingers in. You're going to use your thumb to close off the right nostril, and you'll use the inside of your ring finger to close off the left nostril. If that's not comfortable for your hands, you can also use the thumb for the right nostril and the pointer finger for your left nostril. Okay, whatever feels comfortable. All right, it's easiest just to close the eyes and I'll walk you through this. You're going to inhale through both nostrils. Close the right one with your thumb. Let's exhale through the left nostril. close the left nostril with your finger. Inhale through the right. Close the right nostril, exhale left. Close the left, inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Close the left, inhale right. Now exhale through the right nostril, leave it open. Close it, inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Close the right, inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. And close the right one, inhale left. And let your hand come down and exhale and inhale evenly through both nostrils. You might feel a little more open. You might feel the coolness of your inhalation. Imagine as you inhale and exhale that that air goes evenly through both nostrils, all the way up through the brain. Relax any tension in your face, down through the torso. And you can begin the meditation by just gently counting or slowly counting the length of your inhale, count again the length of your exhale, gradually evening out your breath. And you may even notice at the end of your inhale a slight pause. And at the end of your exhale, a slight pause. And over time with practice, that pause will become deeper, longer, easier. And you'll notice that when your breath slows down, the thoughts in your mind automatically slow down. So as thoughts arise in the mind, just let them go, come back to the breath again and again. wonderful day too.